Hey, what's going on everyone? Supreme Kami over here, and today I'm going to be showcasing out one of or few of the most smoothest EX skill that I think are going to be really beneficial in terms of like taking down let's say multi-mission really fast. So I have them all equipped onto this overall build already. Take a while guys before I actually say what kind of part we're looking at. I'm pretty sure you guys do know as we're taking a full speed right here, so let me know in the comment section below if you guys guess it before I say it. So those EX skill are going to be designed on the SD lake right there. We got a beam saber as well as the backpack over here. So I think these are probably one of the smoothest EX skill you can be looking at. This one is going to be a Tsunami Slide. So this one is going to be like I'm not going to call these like a AoE, but this is going to be like more like a projectile melee EX skill that can slash to multiple enemies depending on how you position it. And then we have the Violent Heart over here. So this is going to be one of those EX skill that is going to have like a slow charge up, and then it's going to swipe enemy that is in front of you. I want to say you do get a pretty good range. And then we also have a similar version of it. So this one is going to be the Royal Heart, and this one is coming off from the Hyaki Shiki Beam Saber over here. So this one is a warfare part, so unfortunately if you guys were not able to farm it during that revive section of the original period, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to get that. So this one is a pretty good EX skill as well. Also do have some lowering enemy like was a beam resistant capability, so that's always nice. This one, the Valley Heart, is actually from the Geminass backpack. So the Geminass 1 or 2, no, it's Geminass 1. This one is the SD. I don't even know how to pronounce the name, so I'm just going to show you guys real quick what one I'm talking about. It's going to be this one over here. Okay, filter it, and it should be this one over here. So this one is another warfare unit. So throughout the period, they really did release a lot of good warfare unit with a lot of really interesting EX skill and a lot of fun ones that I'll be showcasing up today. Primarily what I'm going to be targeting, maybe a few multi-mission matches over here. I'm going to try out the one exclusively for the crew multi-mission. If you guys are still not in a crew, I do highly suggest you guys to find an active crew to be joining. So I'll definitely leave the Discord channel, the GN Discord channel, and then you guys can definitely scout for a pretty good active crew, so you guys can definitely rack up those crew credits to get all those goodies, right? Other than that, that is pretty much going to be it, right? In terms of what I want to be showcasing. I think next week I'll come back around with like a different set of EX skill that I want to be exploring with you guys, because like throughout playing with this overall game, like there's so much EX skill that I have not really kind of shared with you guys. Maybe I have in a form of showcasing them off, but not really in a way of like standardizing them and making like a full build of this. So I think I'll probably start doing this once a week. Maybe I'll pick 3 EX skill that I think are pretty fun to be using, that you can, it's gonna be fun, and you can potentially take down like the multi-mission a lot more faster, so you guys can save some time while doing it the fun way, I guess. Other than that, in terms of the overall build that I'm going to be using, it's going to be my tank build, because as you guys do know, in terms of like looking at it at the crew multi-mission, it's a little bit hard, so that's why I'm going to be using this build. Let me actually set this to what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my melee attack a little bit stronger, so instead of using the change resistant, so this one benefit both my shot and melee, I'm going to be focusing on melee specifically, so we're going to be doing that instead, so we can get a little bit more of damage output out that. Some custom ability that I'll probably be setting on is going to be enemy all power reduced. Probably not going to matter too much. I'll actually, for the sake of it, I'll actually do this instead, so yeah. Other things to note for you guys is I will have a 20% initial was an EXP charge with there, so, or EXP reduced with there, so that's gonna be good. I will actually add in one more so I can speed up the process of that, and that should be pretty much it. So I will be using this week's warfare alteration one, the Saber Gundam. I think this one without the alteration should be fine already. I just simply need it for the ICD or the CDR, this cooldown reduced with there. So that's gonna be what we're looking at, and let me hop into the match and see how fun they can be. Alright, we are in. So what should we start things out with? Maybe I'll start things out with the Royal Heart. I'm actually gonna gather like a group enemy first before I start getting hit. No! Good thing this is on a tank build, so I won't be taking. You know what? Let me actually use this one first. Okay. Alright. Let me use this one next. Yay! Yeah, that's why this EX skill is so smooth. Like both of them are actually really good because you can like literally wipe out a whole group of enemy just like that. I'll come around with like a different map, and we should be able to get the same similar setup as well. But in terms of this different this type of scenario, we just have a group like a lot. Whoa, stop hitting me! All right, lower my defense, but that's okay. And yeet! Oh my gosh, literally only 2 left. What are we doing? Alright, that's only 1. Alright, that's pretty good. Do let me know how do you guys feel about the EX skill already, like both of them or just all of them in general. I think me personally, I like the Valley Heart and then Raw Heart a lot more better just because of how clean they can be look. But it's just unfortunate that they don't have any iframe, so if I'm getting locked out and that's the type of situation right there, if I activate that, they will literally cancel out my animation. So yeah, can I please back up? Please let me do something. Let me try this. Oh, nice. Only 3 left. Are they all shining in them? No, I don't think so, right? Or maybe no. And then I'll do yeet. Nice. Yeah, that looks really clean to me. Really good. Situation where you are in a tight area like this is definitely gonna show how really good this EX can be. And then let me see if I can let me see if I can wipe all of them together. Yeet! Did we do it? No. We got Notebook in the middle and bam. And that's gonna be it. So this EX skill is definitely really good in a small condensed area like this. You can definitely get a lot of work around this. With a full 100% cooldown, you can definitely get this a lot more effective because I want a little bit of a protection as well as some cooldown reduction. So that's why I went for this method. So let me actually come around with a different setup. We're gonna be like a different map and see how that one will go. Alright, so I am at a regular multi-mission over here and we're gonna see how this actually works. So we do have a group of enemy up ahead of us, so I will actually start things out by using the Royal Heart over here. So I'm not really getting like a overally like group of enemies, so I actually back up a slightly right here. Let me see if I can get him. Alright, so there you go. So in terms of this overall EX skill, if you have someone that is gonna bring like a knockdown EX skill or just anything that can knock you down, you can literally end your enemy there, and there it is. So let me see if I can get a breakaway right here, somewhere here. Hit, please. Nice. This one still worked really well. Like you're gonna get hit like one of those bazooka from a big skill bazooka, you're done. You're literally not gonna walk away. And 2 enemy right there is not bad. Yeah, this EX skill is so effective. I want to. Let me see if I can show you guys what kind of range we're looking at in terms of like how far it can hit. So I actually back up from here. I think it will still hit from right here. Yeah, barely hit, but you can definitely see how good the range is. You guys don't have to worry about kind of misclicking it and activating it on like a long range kind of scale. So even from here, I think it might hit. Barely. It would almost if I was like a centimeter closer, but this shows you guys how effective this EX can definitely be. And even the Tsunami Slide, I believe it does have a pretty good range as well. Like that. That's really long range right there. That I would say is even a little bit more range than you can find in some shot-based EX skills. So that's actually really good. So this one you can say is a good medium range, like that. So this one is definitely going to be a good EX skill for a large group mop up, but in terms of single enemy, wise, I don't think, depending on what you're looking at, it may not be the best case scenario just because the windup can be a little bit slower than intended to be in a way. So I think up next I'll definitely show you guys how they perform in a solo gameplay, let's say specifically in like a 1v1 situation, and then you guys can definitely gauge how powerful they can be. And do keep that in mind, both of them, 2 is going to be a beam, and then 1 is going to be physical. So in terms of overall my setup, I do favor a little bit towards let's say physical, so don't get tricked in terms of what kind of damage you can be doing. And plus, in terms of the Hyaki Shiki beam rifle, that one is a archery one as well, so you might get a little bit of a more damage output than it can be. So now let me actually hop into some 1v1 gameplay for you guys, and you guys can just kind of see where they all stands. Alright, so those are just going to be a 1v1 testing situation with you guys over here. So in terms of overall damage, we can kind of absorb that they're about hitting 1.5 to 1.6. So in terms of the Tsunami Slide, I believe it hit a little bit harder than the other two. And then in terms of the Violet Heart, that one is not even maxed out level 10. You guys can see that right here. So this one's only at a level 3 and it was already hitting the same amount of damage you can see from an all-treated level 10 overall heart over here. So that shows to you that in terms of the overall game, there's still a very big, you know, damage fluctuation. So if I were to try this 10 times, I would definitely get a better average number, but I'm definitely not going to be doing that. But you know, in terms of DD skill, I feel like they are some of the smoothest DD skill that I have kind of used. No effort into it. There's not going to be like a really long animation time in terms of like compare that to kissing EX skill. So these are definitely going to be a you can say a easy going type of EX skill to be going into any matches. This allows you to take down enemy with a fairly fast timely manner, I would say. So you don't have to worry too much about taking too much time out, you know, just trying to click on so much stuff. These are just one and go. You're able to mop up like a group of enemies, so that's why I like these EX skill over here. So do let me know how do you guys feel about these 3 EX skill over here, and thank you guys all for watching. I'll catch you guys all on the next one.